bird don't always get the worm. I've come to the store, thought, well, I can go in and I can go to this one specific place in the store, even though it's open, but what I want to go to is not open. I thought, I'll be early, I'll beat the crowd, I'll get what I want. No, Gina, honey, you're not. The early bird don't always get the worm. And that's true in life. Just because you get, what was, did you just hear that? Something went doot, 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 doot. Just because you get somewhere really, really fast in life. I don't know where we're going, but we're going to go. We're going to go. It's beautiful out. It's going to be a little warm today, but I am going to see if I can walk that bridge. I'm going to walk the bridge today. It's like just because you get somewhere really fast in life, this is the thing. You get somewhere really fast in life. You get to the top really fast and you think, oh yeah, I got it made. I got here ahead of time. I got here before everybody. I climbed to the top really, really fast. Well, something happens to people like that who do their best to get to the top really, 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 really fast. Sometimes they don't got what it takes. Sometimes they cannot do what it is they said they could do. Good morning. Yeah. Oh, let me look at this. Get off your phone, Boomer. We got a troll. Just because you're the first one on here don't mean that, well, this is what it means for you. You are the first one on here, so you're the first one who gets their self shadow banned and blocked from Gina Honey's channel. We got ya. Let's see if I can do this. Perfect. We got our first person. Yeah, we got them. Good morning. Oh, I thought you said Groundhog Day. No, the early bird don't always get the worm. Just because you get somewhere before someone else, it doesn't mean that you're going to be the first. Because you know what? The first is the last. The first is the last and all that kind of stuff. Let me do this right here. Let me shut this door. It's a tad bit too noisy, but I'm going to shut this door. Good morning, you all. You can, we got lots of plans in our heart. We do. Lots of plans that, hey, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I'm going to get this. Sometimes when you think you're going to be the first to get something and you get it, if you would have waited, you would have got something even more, something even better. But because you don't wait, you don't get something even better. You know what I mean? Something like that. Just because you're first, you're early, you're first to the game, just because you're lining up on that starting line, and I've done it before myself in track. I get to the starting line right here, you get your starting blocks, you stand right here, you get your starting blocks, you get your foot in that starting block because you're going to take off. When they do that little, fire their little thing, their announcement, you're there. Well, guess what you do? You jump out, you jump the gun is what happens, and you don't go nowhere. Then everybody got to start all over. That's another instance. You took off too fast, way too fast, and you had a setback. Now everybody else has a setback because you take off too fast in life. There's a lot of cars coming, and they're coming early. They're probably going to get what they want from the store. They're probably going to get what they want from the store, and chances are they're going to get everything that they want. They want to get all the best fruit and stuff like that. I can see in an instant, you go to a grocery store, you want to get their sale items, and because if you don't, you know, if you wait, you ain't gonna get nothing. You're not gonna get a single thing. Good morning, good night. You all just tuning in. Hello. The early bird don't always get the worm. And it is true. You can't rush things in life. You cannot rush things. You can't truly, like jobs and stuff. I don't like all the cars driving by. I've got to move my position. You hold on, Gina. You got your seatbelt beeping. I know I got it beeping. but it's like it's a high traffic area, and I got to get over here away from the high traffic area is what I've got to do, because it's a little bit beeping. And I've got to, okay, I'm better. I'm better. I feel better now. Yeah. Um, be careful, especially with those jobs. If you are someone on here and you know there's a job opening in your company, this is for somebody too. Somebody there, they see that there is a job opening and you're fluffing up your resume saying that you've done this and you've done that. Be very careful before you do this. This is for somebody. That's what I feel led to say this too. Someone is applying for a job even though they do not have the skill set that they should have. They're fluffing up their resume. I want you to know right now that AI will go through resumes, and they also have the ability to go through everything online about you, your whole entire work history, and they will be able to see whether or not you're telling the truth. This is for somebody. Never going to do this. Is for somebody. You're applying for a job and you want that job. You have some of the skill sets, but you don't have the most significant skill sets. Well, they use technology such as AI, pre-screening and stuff, and they're going to look at your work history. They got access to all your background information, every place that you've worked. If you make it to the interview and you're fluffing up your words too, you're telling big tall stories. Let me tell this too. This is a masculine. There's a masculine out there. You're getting ready to go to a physical interview. Maybe it's your second interview, and you're really telling some things that are not true, that you're capable of do this. You know, you're talking way much more than what you have, your skill set. It's not going to go well for you. It is not. You're going to end up getting burnt. Do not sit there and go to your interview. Y'all, the early bird gets the worm, the one who boasts, and do not boast about what you don't got. Because even what you don't have will be taken from you. That's a scripture for that. Do not go lie don't lie on your resumes, and do not go into an interview and lie, saying that you can do this and you can do that, because in today's day and age, they're going to expect you to be able to do that. And when you can't do that, and when you can't find somebody else within the department that you're going to do that, it's not going to look well for you, and you're going to cause yourself a whole bunch of undue stress. Just go for something that you know you're qualified for. It doesn't matter if it doesn't pay as much. You shouldn't lie to get to the top. Okay, you should not lie to get to the top. You shouldn't lie, period, because it's going to come back on you in a way that you could never imagine at times, and at times in which you could not expect. Hold on one second. I got to do something. Okay, I'm back. Yeah. So this video, if you're just tuning in, if you are applying for a job and you're lying on your resume, don't do it, because AI technology has the ability to pre-screen your work history. Regardless if you say you worked here and there, they literally have access like that to see if you work. And companies are using that type of pre-screening now. You ain't even going to need actual recruiters to go out. Hold on, y'all. This is weird. I'm more down my window. I'm going to see if I can hear that, because it sounds like some phone going off in my car. That's going do. I dropped my shoe. You know, my shoe got stuck in my car. Okay. Okay, I got it. I got it. Don't lie on your, don't lie. Do not lie. If you are in a habit of lying, you need to stop it, because it could cost you big time dearly as we go into the future. It truly can. It doesn't matter what you're lying about. They got lie detector texts, and AI can read your face, facial patterns, everything about you. Don't be doing that. Why your Um, do we need a moderator on here, or is everybody just fine? Oh, you can't hear me? I can't help it if you can't hear me. Don't lie. Don't be coming on here lying on your interview. I just seen these numbers at the top. The early bird gets the worm. Sometimes the early bird gets a bad worm. But if you would have waited, you would have got more than one worm. You don't want worms in real life. You really do not want worms. But that's what it says. The early bird gets the worm. Yeah. Good morning. The second mouse gets the cheese. It could get the cheese, that's right, that you didn't get. Yeah, you gotta wait. You gotta do that, you all. Maybe if I sit in my back seat, maybe I will, maybe I won't get that doodle-doodle-doo-doo. Let me sit in my back seat. I feel more comfortable. I feel out of my element, but I can still go. I can still keep going. You all gotta learn to adapt. Yeah. Well, I feel like smiling today because I think that's a pretty interesting topic. The early bird gets the worm. But it's not always true. It's not. It's like, you ever see those people who they get in line and they stand in line, and then you have somebody, after you've been standing there for an hour, you have somebody coming up and just cut right in line. They get right in front of you. That's called a cheater. That's called a cheater in life. There's cheaters, and they don't care. It's like those people who, when you're in a big line waiting for whatever, and they go way ahead on the highway, they drive all the way on the side and they cut in front of you while you've been sitting there waiting. Yeah, let me get this off of here. We doing okay? I'm okay. The early bird gets the worm. Sometimes that's true. If you get to the grocery store and you want to get a sale, if you don't get there in the mornings, sometimes all the sale is gone. The sale items that you wanted is gone, and you won't get it. No. I'm hearing something. It could be something on the intercoms out here. Yeah, you hate that. Yeah. The early bird gets the worm, and it does. But then if you listen to a scripture, the first will be last and the last will be first. Sometimes you can run a race in life. You can. Lots of people do it. They run races, and there's many types of races. It's like a rat race, more or less. But when you run race and you say, I win, and then they look back, no, you don't, you cheated. You cheated. You don't win. Sometimes it's too late when that happens. You cheat, you win, and you cheat. But guess what happens? It always comes out. Somehow, some way, it comes out that you cheated. You cheated. You cheated your whole life. And this was another example of cheating. Hello. Yeah, let me get you right here. Okay, I've got people on here, and there's nothing wrong with me. Just because I'm sitting in a vehicle waiting for something to open inside the store, does that mean there's something wrong with me? No, the early bird gets the worm. This is my topic. Sometimes if you would have waited, you would have got something better than a worm. Really, that's a good description, a worm. The early bird gets the worm. A worm is not something very good that you want to get, because that is an earth-dwelling creature. It hides in the dark. It does. It hides in the dark. It lives underground. And that's what you want to get there early for. You want to get there early for the darkness. Ooh, no. Because it's got to go back into the ground. It always has to hide. Hello, Applebricks Honey. See, we got our Applebricks Honey on here. And she can do her job too. She don't have a problem. That's right. Good morning. As you can see, I'm not at my house. I'm doing what I need to do. Take care of business, which is fine. A lot more you all need to be taking care of your business than getting on here trolling Gina Honey. Yeah, don't be getting on here trolling. You know what they did up here. every time we get up to around 100, there's like the throttle, a human throttle or AI throttle. You know what they do? Knock the numbers down, straight down, just like that. The early bird gets the worm. Yeah. And there was a specific message on here for someone that came through. If you're going for an interview and you're fluffing up your resume, you're lying about your skill set, lying about the places that you work and the job skill you had. They have technology, it's AI, and it can go back and look at your work history from wherever you worked at and whatever your resume said your job entailed at those places. You're going to get caught and you're going to get yourself, it's better not to lie. And if you're going in for an interview, don't be going in there boasting and lying about the skill set that you have. Because when you get on the job and you're required to do that skill set and you don't have it and you can't walk around and do like you normally do at other jobs, because there's somebody on here who does that. Otherwise, it would not be popping in my mind. There's someone on here who lies to get their jobs, to get their self to the top, saying that they can do this and they can do that. And when they get to the job, they've always had a way of, well, I'll just ask somebody else how to do it, or I'll just throw my position around and have them do it. It's not going to work for you right now. It's not going to work like that anymore, because the future is changing and you're going to be expected to do what you said you can do. And when you can't, you're going to put a lot of undue stress on you and you're going to look really bad. This is for a specific person on here. You're going for a job interview and you're lying. You're inflating their ego because your ego is inflated, and you're not telling the truth about your job skills. And I know this is stepping on probably more than one people's toes, because there's a lot of people who go in there and lie and they get jobs that they should not get, when jobs should go to people who are thoroughly qualified for the job. And because you can talk a talk, and because you can, just because you look really nice and you're used to people hiring you, okay, well, we're stuck on somebody getting hired. We're stuck on somebody getting hired, getting in a position for somebody getting hired. Okay, we'll go with that. You're a nice looking person. You got the outside looks and stuff like that. And you can talk the talk. You can dress the part, but you don't got what it takes to do the job. This is who we're talking to on here. This is a specific person or persons. You're dressing nice, you're talking nice, and it's always worked for you in the past, and you're going to do the same thing. You're going for another position. You're going for a job interview. It's not going to go well for you. It's not. You're going to get caught. You're going to get caught, and your ego's going to get deflated. Okay, it is. You're going to be found out, and you're not going to be able to expect someone else to do the job for you, because they're going to refuse to do it, because it's going to be outside their skill set, and they're not going to like it that you got a position that they know someone else should have got. But you went in there and you took the position. You more or less lied your way to the position, and you can't do the job. It's not going to turn out well. Why am I talking about that? I'm not applying for no jobs or nothing. I got my own stuff. It's somebody else on here. When you say, Gina, what are you talking? It's not me. It's somebody on here. Somehow they got into my spiritual whatever. I can sense them on here. No, don't do that. For once in your life, do the right thing and don't lie. It's okay if you dress nice and talk nice, but don't. Okay, you're probably a good person. Don't go in there and overstate what you can do. If you go on there and you tell the truth, say, I know a little bit about this and that, but I am so willing to learn, okay? Okay, this person, whoever I'm picking up on, this person who's doing this, they were going to go in there and lie. They were going to go in there. They were going to go in there, and you know who I'm talking to because you're on here. You were going to go in there and you were going to say that you can do this, because you think if you don't say that you can do this, you're not going to get that job. Go in there and be honest. You can have knowledge of something, a lot of book knowledge or something, but you may not have a lot of physical hands-on experience. Then tell the truth, because chances are there's other people who are getting interviewed that don't have the physical hands-on also, but they may pick you because of your honesty. If you come out, if you go into your interview, somebody's going for a big job on here. Congratulations that you even got the interview. Someone's really going for a higher position than what they were, and they're really happy about it. Congratulations on your interview. Do not lie. Be truthful. And because the person's interviewing you is going to be able to see right through you. They're going to pick up on your frequency. Okay? If you tell the truth, everything will go well. You'll get the job. And you'll get it fairly. You'll get it fairly. Because you were truthful and your frequency was like, just like that. Don't overdress either. Don't overdress for your job. Who's Roger? Somebody named Roger. Yeah. Or something about Roger. I don't know. Yeah. I am going to go. That was weird. The early bird gets the worm. And it does. But sometimes if you would have waited, you would have got something much better than a worm. Is the truth. You would have got something much better, because good things are worth waiting for. You wait a little bit longer also. Just wait a little bit longer for whatever it is this is for several people. If you wait a little bit longer, things will go better for you. But if you jump the gun right now like you do in races, thinking you're going to get ahead of everyone, it's going to be a false start. It's like in track. You think it's time to go, but they haven't done like that. And you jump the gun, then you get a setback. Everybody has to wait. Everybody has to get lined right back up. Don't. Just wait. Just wait. You got to just wait a little bit. You don't want to jump the gun. You don't want to be an early bird. Good things come to those who wait. They do. Even though you may have to wait a long time. While you're waiting, you can be praying and you can be meditating. And you can be drawing those good things towards you. You can be doing something other than getting all anxious in your being. You can. I promise you, you can. What time is it? On here? Yeah, good morning. Good morning. What time is it on here? Yeah. You identify as qualified for any job. Are you a jack of all trades? You know, Gina, I'm a jack and Jill of all trades. If you are qualified for any jobs, and no, you're not. I don't think you are at all. You are down here using some hyperbole on here. Hyperbole. Hyperbole. Yeah, you got it. That's right. We call you out, but I'm not going to block you out because it's kind of funny. You're doing it jokingly. I'm going to, oh, did someone tell me? Okay, I got time. I need to be doing something, so I got to end this video. I'm not going to make it too long, you all. I'm not. I got business to take care of. I got here a little early, and I didn't get nothing. I got here too early. Sometimes that happens to you. I just got to wait. I got to wait for the right timing. Got to wait for the thing to open, and then I can do what I need to do. In the meantime, I did not waste my time. I came on here and I did a live stream because I haven't done one this morning. And it's okay. Does it mess up my day? No, because I'm a spur of the moment person. I'm spontaneous. Sometimes I like to have plans. Oftentimes my plans get rearranged. That's how you got to look at it. Oftentimes in life, your plans are going to get rearranged. They are. And it's okay. Things don't always go according to your plan, but things will go as they're supposed to go. They are. And you'll be okay, I promise you. It's all right. But it's like that lady when I had this job. I was mad when she did it. I had this job that I was doing, and she was a quality inspector. She goes, I want to know where this thing is at. And it was nearing my lunchtime. And I look at her, I said, what are you talking about? I wasn't laughing either. I want to know where this right here is at. And I said, I don't know. I'll just have to look. because people weren't helping her. She goes, I am a perfectionist and I demand perfection. She yelled it out and she slammed her clipboard down on the table. I am a perfectionist and I demand perfection. And she was a perfectionist. She was at that job for years and years and years, and she did everybody, she spoke down to them. But that day, she spoke down to me, and she spoke down to all the young people that were working underneath me and made some of them cry. She made the wrong girl cry, because the wrong girl that she made cry, she just so happened to have a family member. Her mother worked in a very high position in somewhere else in this area, not where I was at, but somewhere else, and she didn't know. But they wrote statements, and that perfectionist manager came in, and then the one over me came in, the head of the department came in, and the head of the other departments came in, and she retired within 2 weeks. She needed to, because she was demanding perfection when nobody is perfect, not even her. Yeah. I laugh at it now, but it wasn't funny. It was not funny back then. I was very mad. I wasn't mad because of myself. I was mad because she screamed at those younger people who were working underneath me while I wasn't watching. She screamed and demanded things of them when they just now started that job and they didn't know how to do it completely to her perfection. And she made them cry. That's why I got upset. And that's why I said, you go ahead and you write your statements up. I'll write my statement up too, because she shouldn't have done it. And other people who worked there before me said she does it to everybody. I said, nobody ever spoke up to this woman, because she was very tall. She was towering and she was demanding. No, they didn't. No, they didn't. I thought, no, you're not going to do this. So I will speak up. I will. You're going to go around and you're going to do something to somebody. You're going to make them cry just because you can. No, I'm that person who's going to speak up, and you're not going to do it if I'm around. You're not going to do it. I won't allow it. Yeah. I will stand up for I will speak up for the ones who may not have the strength to speak up. And there's a lot of people on here like that. You'll speak up for those who don't have a voice. You will. And it's okay that's what you should do. You need to gauge the situation that you're in. And, okay, this sucked. We got another message coming through. Okay, we can do this. But there's a message coming through. Somebody needs to speak up. Okay, they need to speak up in their workplace or somewhere. Yeah, it's a workplace. We're talking about workplace situations. You need to speak up in your workplace, and you're wondering how you should do it, or if you should even do it, because something has been done wrong, and you're afraid that the repercussions and stuff. You are to speak up. It's okay. And just pray about it. Speak up, because you've got something that you need to Cynthia. Who is Cynthia? I don't know who Cynthia is. You need to speak up. And you need to let them know what it is that you saw something. You saw something. There's somebody around you. There's somebody named Cynthia, or somebody works with somebody named Cynthia. That name popped in my mind. You saw something at your workplace, or you've heard of something, and it's been gnawing at you for quite some time. You need to let somebody know because of what this person did. Whoever, you need to speak up. It's okay. You will not get in trouble. At least when you speak up, you will get this off your chest. You'll get it off your chest. And you won't carry that load anymore, okay? You won't. But that's the right thing to do. Speak up, especially if it's gnawing at you. If there's somebody on here named Cynthia, or there is a Cynthia in your life, you'll know who you are. I don't know who you are, but I know that name Cynthia has popped into my mind, is what it has. I am gonna go. I got to take care of business. I do. And that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take care of business. Yeah. Your son is going through something like that now, and he's so stressed, Angel Miss Honey. Yeah, a lot of people can probably relate to it. They got to speak up. Sometimes if speaking up causes you to lose your job, another job will just appear right there. I've done it before. When I could not handle the stress of one thing because something was going bad and I resigned, I literally walked out the door that very day and I walked into a hiring agency and I got hired right there on the spot. Right on the spot. It's better to do the right thing than the wrong thing, because when you do the wrong thing and you know you got the right thing to do, your conscience, if you got one, is going to eat you up. It is. And you got to live with your conscience. And it's like torment inside your body when you do the wrong thing and you know you do the wrong thing and you keep your mouth shut and you don't open your mouth. You don't say, I'm sorry. You don't do any of that. You don't tell what it is that you've seen. It literally will eat you on the inside out like a cancer. Sometimes that would be worse than a cancer to me. It would. If there was something that I had done, or first of all, if there's something that I would have done that was eating at me like that, oh no, I would not let it eat at me. I'm at that age and at that point within my being, I'm going to get it off my chest, because I'm not going to allow my conscience to eat myself from the inside out like a cancer. I'm not. It's not worth it, because you're not free. You are not free. You are in a self-imposed prison. And the only way to break out of those self-imposed prisons is to get it out of you. You have to let it out, because you're literally, when you got something like that on the inside, you're holding it on the inside. And your whole entire spirit, your whole body is feeling the repercussions of it. It's draining you of your energy. It's throwing you into a depression. It's doing all of that. You are here. You are haunted. You're trapped. You're trapped. Your spirit is trapped on the inside of your being. Let it out. Get it out. Get it out of you. Be free. Be free. Be free. Don't hold things in. No, don't do it. Mm-mm. No. Why you want to torture yourself? That's self-inflicted harm. That really is self-inflicted harm, because you alone have the ability to get it out of you. And you're letting it in there, festering like a... That's, yeah. I'm gonna go. I'm done talk too much. I've got to, I gotta get going. Gina Honey's gotta get going. I do. Gotta get going. Y'all tell me what the time is right now, because I think I got the perfect timing now, and I made very good use of my time on here. I did. That's right. Crying will allow you to release it too. The negative energy. It really has, yeah. 9:51. Thank you. Angel Mist. I am gonna go, y'all. I'm gonna repark my car. I'm gonna walk in the building. I'm gonna stand in line and I'm gonna wait my turn. How about that? I'll wait my turn. And I won't cut in line. I won't. Yeah. So I'm gonna go see the beautiful sunshine, but they get it. I can't even see. They're covering something up. Let me flip this around. They must be covering something up there. Although I really do like when the sky looks like that, because you can like zoom up and you can say, okay, what are you all doing right there? What are you doing up there? They're doing whatever they want. So let me turn this to here. Well, I can't really see I can't see that good to do it. So I'm gonna say this: hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello, from my heart to yours. Love you. Have a wonderful rest of your morning, afternoon if you don't see me. I'll be back on sometime today, I hope. Yeah, that's right. And I hope this video helps someone. And if you're going on your interview, you look nice, you dress nice, you got nice speech, you're elegant speaking, don't overdo it. Do not overdo it. Be humble. Be humble. Be humble. And if somebody on here, there's a Cynthia somewhere in somebody's life, Cynthia. You got something, somebody saw something at their workplace and they need to speak up, and they've been wondering if they should do it. You should do it. You should do it. And don't be bottling things up on the inside of you. If you've done something, get it out of the inside of you. Release it somehow, some way. Make right the wrongs, because that's what God's going to do when it comes judgment day. When it comes for the wrath of God to be poured out on the earth, he's going to right the wrongs that was done when justice comes. I am. What is it? I am. The I am. I am. The great I am. When justice comes, the great I am. Okay, you got it. I'm going to go. Thank you, Apple Brooks, honey. Hello there, Plug Ugly. Hello, everyone. Thank you for your comments. Give the video a thumbs up, please. Thank you. And hit that subscribe button. Love you. You're so very welcome, Shirlene. Love you. The burning bush. Nurse Kathy, honey, you in here. That's right. He is the burning bush with Moses on the mountain. If there's any other moderator on here, thank you for everything. And all the moderators on here, thank you all for your comments. Love you.